All right, I'm not sure if we're live, but welcome everyone to the first ever SpeC-Cast that we've ever done. We're going to be talking about random stuff that we do not have a topic yet for. But yeah, that's the basic concept of it. I'm going to be playing games. I'm going to be playing Overwatch. You can go check out Kresse's stream or John's stream at Bukshank. It should all be somewhere on Twitter or something. So you can go check that out live. Every time we go live, I can hear myself twice. Kresse?
That's because you're loud, dude.
Sorry. I need to be loud enough so that the mic picks me up, but not loud enough so that your mic picks me up. So it's hard to judge sometimes.
So we had it pretty well before.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna hop into some quick play. We're gonna think about what to talk about as we go here, since this is the first one. We're not too up to speed on things, so it usually comes pretty spontaneously when we do have ideas. So yeah. Anyway, I guess we can start it off by discussing our current situation with the COD eSports community. We want to start there.
COD eSports?
And our views on COD eSports at the moment. Lizard, I'm here. What's up, Javi?
COD eSports? I mean,
yes.
Pretty stagnant.
See, I don't know if it's like inconsistent is the issue with it. You know? You have, and my view on it is you have teams that change every so often, so you can never really follow one team or the other. It's always trying to see, you're following players more or less than teams. So that's, I don't know. It's an issue because you don't know, you can't, like if I wanted to follow Era, you know, I followed them with Havoc, people like that, and then now I want to watch Era still, and it's a whole different team, but they're playing better than they did before, and it's just, it doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah. Emails because you two are going live. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. That's why you turn off the emails.
Why you got emails on, dude?
That's just weird, man.
Love email notification.
So don't complain about it when you get one.
I just love email notification. It's the only time
yeah, but you don't like the roster changes? That's what you're saying?
No, yeah, the current roster
annoying.
changes. But
I mean,
does that ruin the
roster lock?
Press your mic.
You're fine.
Yes.
Your mic's on the shit.
Yeah. You got your old mic back.
For real, dude.
But I mean, the roster lock was a good idea initially. When you think about it, you have right before. Well, I mean, it's like, was it right before tournaments?
It was pretty close.
That they roster lock. So okay, say you do it right before tournaments, and then roster lock goes away after the tournament. Then you're left with teams still switching up in between. That's probably how it is. I don't know if they have a roster lock system or what it's like.
Kind of just like I don't know. It's probably for the league. Like a couple days before the league, you can't change teams mid league. Obviously, that doesn't make sense.
That makes sense, yeah. But it's just the fact that from one tournament to the other, half these teams are not staying teams. They're always switching. You have people leaving one org and switching to the next, and it's crazy, and it's hard to follow when you have all these teams because you don't know who's going to be good next. Air was horrible for how many tournaments and online tournaments that I don't even know if they played in or placed well in, and now they beat Optic in some random challenge in playoffs. It's like,
yeah, Red's beating Optic 2-0 right now.
It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, Red's always been an established EU team. Like, I don't see anything wrong with them.
They're definitely overperforming.
I would even put Red above Splice at this point. And I think I've said that for the last tournament, but...
Well, yeah, Splice sucks now. They didn't even make the league. Well, yeah, they did. They're in the other group, but they're definitely not as good as...
But it's like, what happened to... Yeah, is it Jetpackers? Is everyone just boots on the ground? Did they just change everything now?
People like your boy Havoc.
Well, okay, obviously we saw that, but...
Like,
I mean, like,
there's somewhat... Like, Methods wasn't a Jetpacker, now he's a fucking god.
Well, yeah, true. Did Methods play before?
He's played for a while. Like, he played with them, wasn't phased.
I was gonna say, I feel like he's been there for a while, and he's just been waiting to...
Because
I honestly feel like he's one of the better AR players in the league. Now, I don't know if I can say that anymore. He has the best
respawn KD in the league, yeah. He's a beast.
But can I really say that anymore when you have... I mean, where's Rise as a team, you know?
Rise is really good. They're probably top 2 in that pool or
In their
group.
pool right now?
In their group, yeah.
See, I thought they were
running,
good,
bitch.
and then it's like I just
Sorry.
don't know. I don't know
Yeah,
what
well,
teams
no, they're
are
good,
what
they're
anymore.
good.
Mind Freaks winning games now, like what?
Mind Freak. Yes.
I don't even want to technically start on them, but I guess you kind of have to when you're talking about teams that came from nowhere and are now winning. It's just I don't get it. I don't get that.
It's kind of weird, yeah. I like the kind of like the underdog teams winning, so it's not dominated by one team. Like you don't know if Optic's gonna win every event.
Are the underdog teams winning too much? Is the thing? They're winning a lot more games. Era just won that tournament they just had, and you hear about teams, you know, just TK not doing well necessarily after they win 2 LAN tournaments. It's like,
Wouldn't TK
Yeah.
mess up?
Well, they're not doing bad.
well, I mean,
They're doing worse,
they
though.
lost to Era. They lost to who else did they lose
That's
to?
the online tourney though. The one.
That's
in
what I'm
SMB,
saying
right?
though. But you said they were all on the same connection, right?
Yeah, but I mean, Era beat
But you
Optic
have
in that
Optic,
series, and they
too,
went back
like-
and played them in the league and got smashed. So it's like
You can't just win everything.
weird. That online's weird, man.
I guess you more or less
World War
expect
II
a team
online
that's
sucks.
doing as good as TK is to, I don't know, maybe it's just the time right now. Maybe it's just like these online tourneys just, I don't know, they don't make sense because the teams on LAN are obviously, we see the same teams
A lot
making it
different.
to, besides GGEA, you know, the come ups
Huh.
from nowhere. But you see the same teams in LAN going through winners bracket. You see the same teams over and over again getting into the finals or stuff like that, or winning the games they should win. And then you watch these online tournaments and it's like, what's happening? Nothing's going according to plan or what it should be
tournaments
going
are weird.
towards. It's just hard to judge.
That's kind of how it always is, though. I mean, it's online. What do you want them to do?
The
I
World
don't
War
know,
II is
but-
one of the worst online CODs.
They're all in the same connection though, right? If they're in the hotel
At
or
the
whatever
hotel,
they're talking about.
yeah,
They're on
but
the same connection, so
it's
why
weird.
is it such a big deal?
I don't know.
It should
man.
be almost as equal as, I mean, obviously not as equal as playing on LAN with the gun killing differently,
I
but
think it's just the feel of LAN, I guess, probably, because the LAN is totally different. Even
Yeah,
if
it
you're on the
is.
same connection, it's
I
still
mean,
way different.
you hear people talk about the PPSH and the FG and all those guns on LAN just being,
The meta changes because everyone pre-aims in the FG, because if you don't pre-aim, you're gonna get shit on.
yeah. Is there
Someone
anything
else
that even
is.
compares to the FG as an AR right now?
Not really.
It's just
pretty
sad
dominant.
to see.
They ruined the meta, just revert it back. Like,
But
it's such
the
a good
thing is,
meta of the
why do they
bar
keep
SCG,
touching
and
this? Like, obviously the
know.
pros are complaining about certain things, but
They're playing about the meta now because the meta's shit. It's just FG.
and they're
PPSH.
asking for the FG to be banned. They're asking for the pistols to be banned, and they're the
Shit, all
akimbo.
teams- Yeah, I
It's
know.
like the pros are making the meta now, but is Sledgehammer listening to them too much? Because they're changing everything whenever the pros get mad about something, but the meta is changing too much for the pros to play the same game, you know? The
I don't
game's
know.
changing at every LAN event they play in.
I don't know. It's kind of like they should have this balance mostly before the game even comes out. So that's problem number one.
Yeah,
they have
that's
to scrap
definitely an issue.
AW2.
That's not
World
a
War II.
thing.
Dude, I swear.
I
it is.
guarantee you, they're not gonna make an AW2.
Yes, they were.
It's gonna be a ghost for them. AW is their ghost. They're gonna have one game.
You're saying that they were making AW2 and they said, fuck
Oh yeah,
that,
they
that's
were
what
making
I'll do,
AW2.
and then
They
switched to
switched to World War II. Like they probably
sounds
only made it for like
Is
2 years.
that
but
for
three.
real?
That's
They
what people
actually
are
do that?
saying. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but I have a
Nothing
feeling it
confirming
is.
it.
I really feel like they talked about how much time
No
they
way they're
put
gonna
into
confirm that.
going into like and building all the stuff, make sure they're getting the story right and stuff. They went to all those places, so it couldn't have been too
Yeah, you
soon.
can
I
travel in a
think,
couple months to all those places.
I guess. I mean,
Not even.
I feel like the maps they have are decently developed, so they don't have enough of them. Is a thing.
They have enough maps.
That's the
Yeah,
issue.
definitely.
The maps they do
Yeah.
have aren't
Apparently
horrible.
the,
They're playable.
I think the
Although you could talk like
the-
St.
what am I
Marines.
saying? DLC maps. Those are pretty good, apparently.
I'm yet to play that. Waiting
What
for
I've
my
heard.
stuff, so. But I don't know if it can save, you know, Will they add the maps is the question. They kind of have to. But
shit, there's fucking 3 maps in the meta. I mean, gotta add some.
okay, but like, I don't know. Do you add resistance then? The resistance remake, whatever they call it. I didn't check into that, but do you add like a map that worked before, or do you keep remaking maps like Keratin and shit? What Slack said, or Nameless said that he would like to see Keratin.
That's a shit map, Karen.
It is a bad map, but like,
have they ever had a remake going competitive?
No, there's never been a remake in comp. So like,
Not, yeah.
I don't know why they would.
I don't know. It's liked. It's a good map for comp, and if they're running out of maps, they have nothing else
Yeah,
to
but
do.
most remakes aren't exactly the competitive.
All the remakes were bad because they changed them from boots on the ground to jetpack maps. That's why every remake in recent years is shit. Is because yeah, they're all made for boots maps, but fuck, kill this guy. What am I trying to say? They made them into jetpack games instead of boots games or maps.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to.
That's why they're all bad.
I don't know. But I mean, I guess there's good things about the community too. I mean,
The thing is,
I think
I
COD
think
is.
the level of competition is pretty equal.
It is. To a,
I
yeah,
like the variation of teams, honestly. Keeps it exciting.
it does. It it depends what you value as exciting, because if you like following a team, this is not the esport for you, because that team is going to either drop their, unless you're Optic or TK, they're going to drop their players, and they're going to keep switching up who they have on their team, and they could go from a top place team to not necessarily like top place, because usually they maintain they tend to stay together more. But you talk about teams like I wouldn't be surprised if a team like Rise ended up dropping maybe a player and picking up a player somewhere. Because
Rise? No.
well, when you think about it, like
No.
if they can find a player to pick up that allows them
They're
to
playing so
win
well,
more.
though. They're like one of the best teams in the league.
But
Why
you
would
don't
they
you
that?
never see them on LAN do they
They're doing
do
really well on
work,
LAN.
but you never see them place high. That's what I'm saying.
They're placing high right now. They're like second in their
But this
group.
isn't LAN. This is online.
This is a
tournament.
LAN league.
They go and play. Oh, okay. I thought it was all online still.
No, this is a LAN league.
It was only that one.
That's why they're on the same internet. It's because they're on the same apartment complex, or whatever.
So they played the tournament in the
Yeah, they played them in their apartments. I think. I don't even know, dude. They have their own setups at the apartments.
Did they always do that? I never
really.
really followed the
This is the
season
second year of the
one.
LAN league.
Huh.
Get on the point, bro.
So what happens to all the teams who didn't make the LAN league?
league?
Supposedly? Yeah.
Either they play in the international league, or
They have a
they're
chance
doing
to.
nothing.
Do they have a chance to play in the on-LAN tournaments anymore?
No, there's no tournaments right now.
Well, I mean, like the next coming tournament.
Oh yeah,
So they're
I just
not.
go through open.
But will they have like 10 times less pro points because they didn't play in this LAN league? Is the LAN league
I'm
4
not sure
pro
what the
points?
pro.
Or?
I don't know what the pro point. I don't know.
I feel like it would just set them back so far.
I think it is for
Any
pro
team.
points. Well, I mean, you can make the league. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, no, you have the pro points. You need pro points to get into the league. So I don't know why they would make it for pro points. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the tournaments they go to, they still win pro points in those, right?
Right. Well, that's to get into. They need pro points to get into the league. Once they get into the league, I don't know. I think you're just playing for money.
Okay.
I don't know why. I don't know what the thing of pro points would be then. Like what?
Yeah, I mean,
Kind of weird.
I don't
Shit,
know.
someone just got fucked. But yeah, there's no way they don't play. For well, obviously it's for money, and then no, I don't think pro points. That'd be really weird.
do you think that COD will ever move to? This is like way out there,
You say
but COD
PC, not a chance in hell.
no would ever move to
God.
a system like Overwatch has, to try
no.
and make it larger or anything.
No.
Not necessarily getting
That's way
rid of
too
the
much money.
orgs,
No one
but,
would invest.
but when you think about it, COD's a huge esport. I mean, Overwatch is
It's
fairly
not.
new.
It's not that big of an esport, honestly. Like
It has
Yeah,
a big
what?
name.
They're like not even 100,000 viewers of the tournament, like a major tournament. Like that's pretty sad.
But how do you market the game better? Because Overwatch, being a fairly new game, was able to market and get
You
viewership
need more advertising
instantly.
in game.
Well, they tried. They went on a huge marketing thing this year for World War II. That was a big move they made, but it didn't help. It's not helping in their competitive viewership. And the thing is, do they even care about their comp scene as much as Overwatch does? Probably not.
No, Overwatch it's for esports, 100%.
So why doesn't someone figure out how to make that?
COD's too
for
casual
Call
of
of
a
Duty?
game. Like
So is
esports. Whoever plays COD, they don't. 90%
I mean,
of people
CS:GO
don't
is
care
a pretty
about
casual game for PC players. Overwatch is now a more
Well, the
casual
thing-
game given
you
it's
only
on
play
console too.
competitive in CS. That's the only thing you play.
Well, you only play technically comp in this too.
Not really.
Overwatch?
No, there's pubs.
There's CS pubs, but it's not, most
But
people play for
the main
competitive.
game mode is either casual or competitive. Yeah, no one really
So
just
like
sits and
everyone
pubs.
knows the rules. Everyone's
Yeah.
played it before. Like
I guess I
people
see what
just-
you're saying. There's
people
no
know what it is. People know what esports are in CS. It's all over the front page when you open up the game. You know what time the major is. You get skins for watching the major. It's like they have so much stuff that just helps the scene by that much, and it does a lot if you really think
So will
about it.
COD always be? Well, it's like console
COD
esports
needs-
in general, because Gears of
There's
War
not really, yeah,
doesn't do the
Gears of
same
War-
either. Halo doesn't do the same. Halo's pretty dead. I mean,
yeah,
I think they
it's
came out with
pretty
the game
dead.
recently, but
I know. Yeah, Halo's pretty dead.
Halo's dead. Gears of War is small. The community all gravitates toward the competitive scene, I feel like, because they definitely. Oh my gosh, that a guy in my game. But I don't know. It's just console esports seems like it'll never be as big as PC esports. It's just
Oh,
sad
it never
to
will
see.
be. That's
But,
just
but
fact.
is there a way to fix that, or do they just not care enough?
No.
I feel like
mean,
they could.
Yeah, I don't think you can do enough, honestly. Like, it's not much how much they care. If you care more than every other esport combined, you still won't be able to make it grow as much. I feel like just because
But why is
I don't
it? Is
know.
it the marketing
the
of this?
PC is already that much ahead. And
Really? I just tapped out to go. and stuff.
The PC is that much ahead, and it's growing twice as fast. So it's like,
About what?
Miguel?
All right. We were wondering if console esports would ever even get to the point of PC esports, because nobody,
no.
the
Well,
people,
Is it
in
the console or is it
competition-
just the game? I mean,
If
shit,
it's in
look at
competition
fucking
with
Rainbow
itself-
Six.
Well, yeah, unless you get an amazing game only on console, which
It's all
and
about the game.
it's better on console if they put out a PC version, which is mostly no game is. And it's like
Usually dominates.
you're kind of out of luck. Amazing game comes out, it's always better on PC unless it's COD.
Brad said Overwatch is better than COD from a competitive standpoint, in my opinion. You're definitely right, because, like
You're about
John
to say
said,
around
they're
with a fucking flip.
they're doing something right if they have as many people as they do. To be honest.
Yeah,
Is there
League is
a
I play
Rocket
better.
comps or
in
no,
Overwatch?
Brad? No.
That's why League is the
Play
best,
comps
guys.
here, dude.
Shut up, Miguel.
We don't wanna ruin that too, though.
Yeah.
Brad already knows. I told him that I'm gonna need some help with that later.
Are we playing comps?
Do you guys want to play one?
Well, we're talking right now, so maybe after.
That's probably not a good idea then. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to call and shit.
Are you guys in game right now or?
Oh, we're just.
Oh, I just
messing
started
around.
one. Shit.
Yeah. Have you
Doing
been in
quick
my
plays
lobby
and
this
shit.
whole time, John?
I think I was.
What if I send you these dank invites? You want to back the hell out?
Yeah, I
It's
got
loading in my world.
Oh.
Yeah.
leaving your game.
Yeah, I'm loading up. I'm loading your invite. Yeah, there's no way COD's gonna be as big,
Oh, the
as
dragon
big
are
as
getting
any
pooped
PC
on.
sport, unless they come out with a god like COD and it stays
Well,
out. for
Okay, the
3
problem.
years.
How would they
problem
do
with
it?
COD, no. The problem with COD is it can't get very big as an esport because most of the fan base is casual.
Plus, they come out with a new
That's-
game
yeah.
every year, so it's like
It's the biggest
It's
game,
hard
but
to-
everyone likes
hard.
it
It's hard to
casual.
market a new game every year. Then you
And-
come out with a
But I mean,
Treyarch's making the next game. They should put that out for 2 or 3 years, dude. Like straight up.
The other company wants money though. They're not gonna agree to
I'm saying
that.
they're never going to because of the money, but they should.
but you
They want
see,
if they care about esports at all.
I mean, you see
They
people like
don't.
Sledgehammer cares
Yeah,
a
they
lot.
don't. So.
The COD does care
'Cause they
about
don't
their
need
competitive
to.
scene.
No, they
Blizzard
don't
cares
need
about
to, though.
esports so much because this game's
No,
mainly
if COD cared,
esports.
they would have had ranked and all that, they would have had such a good format to like other games, the format of them. But the thing is, they can't because queue is limited because no one plays. No one. The pool for ranked is so much smaller than casual.
Was there a time when
I mean,
COD was
only
bigger,
only
a bigger
way to
esport
yeah.
than
Well,
PC?
then what?
Then not necessarily League or anything like that, but Counter
Right,
Strike.
Black Ops 2.
Say Black Ops 2 versus the Counter Strike scene during Black Ops 2, was COD bigger? Like,
Not sure. I don't know about the.
so
what the
is there
competitive
a
scene is
time
like
when they
in
were
Black
doing
Ops
it
2.
right and they
I think
just
so. Yeah, Black
failed?
Ops 2. Their rank play was godlike.
because everyone else just took off. PC
The rank
games,
play was
Overwatch.
godlike. The meta was sound. It was a great game.
Everyone was happy.
Everyone
Yeah,
liked it. Every
casuals happy,
community.
they had-
And
that
then
was
the
like-
Fire Nation attacked.
And then
it all went to shit because I don't
wait,
know.
what was the
happened.
game after that?
Did they
Ghost?
just
Ghost.
like
Ghost
not?
was good for sports.
Nobody talks shit about Ghosts.
No, I'm not. It was good for
I feel like a
esports.
lot of people could talk shit about Ghost.
I
but
enjoyed
for
watching
esports-
Ghost, hate playing it.
Yeah, I
like
did not
Ghost.
like
It's
playing
the
it.
exact opposite. It was more so competitive than casual for Ghost.
Well, the thing is, most of these
Competitive was
games are
fun in
geared
that
for
game.
esports, and if you play it,
That's
you're
what I'm
probably gonna
saying.
play it competitively. COD, you don't do that.
Why
Most
didn't
people
COD
don't.
do that? Why?
Because
What?
most of the people
Because
don't want to do
their
that.
whole
just-
fan base is based off the casual shooter.
Also, they make so much money doing what they're doing. Why would they want to
Yeah.
specifically tailor a game to esports when other games like
I
CS:GO
guess.
or like Overwatch?
Like, they probably could make a great esport game. Like
But
Yeah,
it's just one.
but they'd have to.
Black Ops 2, I think was the best attempt at it, and it worked pretty
What
well.
was that?
What was that?
That would be me hitting my head on my desk because I slipped out of my chair trying to plug. Let's not talk about that.
Oh my god. Dude, I love what they're doing with Overwatch League though. That's the sickest
Well, I mean,
idea
it's
ever.
great. It's a great idea. You're taking a game and literally making what sports have been doing forever. You're getting cities. You're getting backing behind these, investments. All this great stuff.
Yeah.
Like places for these people to play. You're marketing it as a sport, and that's where they're just doing amazing.
I want Rotor or Diva. Who?
If you go Diva, I'll go Monkey.
All right.
All right.
I like Monkey.
Pronounced
Yeah.
Harambe.
Third Prestige.
Mm,
Pronounced 2016.
That was 20. Oh yeah. Might have been.
Was it May 18th?
2016. No.
Was the date?
Something like
Man,
that.
you gotta remember the Filthy Frank song.
Was
Yeah.
it then?
Rest in peace,
28th.
Filthy
Of,
Frank.
it was the 28th of May, I believe.
28th?
if I can
knew
rhyme
did
correctly.
8.
Yeah. I looked at the TV with a tear running down my cheek. Great
Yeah,
song.
Philly Frank, no more. He's not making videos anymore.
I don't know. His
Kinda
music's
sucks.
decent. I don't mind, but
He's fucking
I
up his
never
vocal
actually-
cords, dude.
with
Doing that
Filthy
voice all
Frank.
the time. Yeah.
I don't know how he wouldn't be. Mercy is an awful healer. Junkrat got nerfed. It feels like an actual good game now, said Brad.
Yeah.
That was
Not
Junkrat, though.
wrong.
So wait,
Overwatch
how
is
big
great.
was the Mercy nerf to this game then? I didn't even...
It was groundbreaking. Like
I have helped Rogue or Road.
I don't know.
What?
Like it was such a big deal that like you weren't able to win comps if you didn't have a Mercy. Like it was auto loss.
Really?
Auto loss.
Yeah.
So was that
and-
your only healer then?
No, you had to play 2 healers still, but
Okay.
like
One tank and then DPS.
no. The regular way to do it, unless you're playing for a specialized strat, the easiest way to do it, or the most common, was 2-2-2.
Okay. Wow.
Um,
So you had 2 tanks
Oh.
then.
Yeah,
Oh,
2
so they'll come
tanks,
behind you.
2 support, 2 DPS.
I feel like that's the best way anyway.
It
I feel like
really
that's
is.
what the
Then
game is based about.
the dive comp is really powerful right now, where it's like 2 flanking DPS, Devo, Winston, and then Mercy, and then another healer. That's really, it's
But the
still
I
popular,
feel
but
like they can have way more healers and tanks. Like seriously, start developing those and let go of defense and whatever the offense heroes.
yeah, there has like so many more offense heroes they need to.
Yeah, they need to
more.
be exist.
Defense and tank. I think support. We've gotten like 2 new supports since the game was released.
Okay, let's talk about a topic that I have no idea about. What's the best team in the Overwatch League right now?
Isn't that the Outlaws?
No. The best team
Oh,
right
they have a
now-
big ass winning streak.
best
Yeah,
team.
winning
They
streak.
did. They had 18 maps in a row, and then they lost.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was insane. But the best team right now is I would almost go out and say New York XL. Brad, if you're in chat, tell me what you think. But I think New York is
How
probably
do you
the
pronounce
best
their
right now.
name?
Excelsior.
What
It's
is
just
that?
easier just to say XL. I don't even know.
I remember
Soul
that from like a
Dynasty.
church song, dude.
Soul Dynasty was, but I think New York is.
Say,
getting
weren't they
better.
supposed to be pretty good?
Okay, well, New York was the team that bought the Korean players then, or not
No,
necessarily
that
bought.
was London. But
Oh,
New York
okay.
is
Fuck
New York
Zelensky.
is another all Korean roster.
So is there roster lock in Overwatch?
What do you mean?
Like,
Do the
how
teams
do-
necessarily stick
yeah,
together
like,
more?
Why do they not have the same problem Call of Duty has, where people just jump out?
People just buy the
because
best
People are
it's
players.
so impatient in Call of Duty.
The
Oh yeah,
problem
there's
is
contracts.
it's like because of the way they have the league set up, that contracts are binding, and so it's really hard to just drop players. You really can't just like you have to request a trade like you would in like any other like professional sport.
So it's like anything. Call of Duty should just fucking steal that if they want to keep their. You don't want to do the roster locks, but still want to have same teams as.
Yeah.
So keep fucking switching back and forth.
Brad said it's too soon to tell what team is the best.
I agree
mean,
with you, but right now, and I think New York looks the best.
Yeah. I mean,
Who owns that? Is
I don't know.
that Cloud9?
no, Cloud9
is
is London. Yeah.
Oh, they have London team.
I
London
did.
Spitfire. Which I don't
Initially-
get, because C9 is such an American team, like CS.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
that's
That's,
what I'm
why
saying.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I
actually
was
hate that.
really, really wanting to like C9's Overwatch League team, and then between the whole Korean thing and them being based in London, I was really disappointed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they should never have been like
I don't
what?
know.
Like that.
C9's like typically my favorite esports organization in general, and I'm just
Oh, dude, you see that
They should
major?
have never did
Boston
it.
major?
yes, I did.
Yes,
That
that was
was crazy.
insane, bro.
I don't know why I just tried to dive a Reaper. That was probably the dumbest thing I've done in this game all night.
That was NA's first major tournament
win, yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
Really?
Like,
Is that in
what?
E-League only, or is that in the
Oh, that's
No,
any
that's
major.
ever.
Any
That's
major.
ever? Wow.
Yeah, like they made.
So
history.
wait, how is that a
Yeah.
major tournament? Is that like the end of their season? John was saying, is that like their COD champs, sort of?
No, E-League made.
Or is-
No, it
major
wasn't. It was just a big tournament. No.
Or is
GG's,
it-
boys.
They just have like a different
And
setup.
Valk,
There's
bro,
a difference
so,
between.
Do they even have a COD champs? Because think about it. I mean, the game doesn't. It's not out for only 1 year,
Counter-Strike?
so yeah, Counter Strike.
Well, do they have
forever,
seasons?
so-
Do they have seasons? Is the question. Are they on break at any time? They probably. I feel like they have to be on like a break time, where the league's not going, because otherwise, league would
What
just be
majors,
continuously.
what majors are
going.
is just international tournaments where it's
Oh,
where they
okay.
want the biggest talent there. That's how they the
It's the same thing as like
nationals, regionals,
golf
and
tournament.
locals. Like there's and then majors are like their own.
So a
entity.
major
It's-
doesn't always land, say, in an E-League match. It could be in an ESL tournament or something else.
Yes, as long as the talent
Foreign.
is there for it.
Okay. I guess.
Your top A ranked teams and all that shit.
Brad said currently 3 teams are tied for top record, and I will probably have to agree with Nate on New York Excel.
yeah.
So-
The 3 Korean teams are tied at 5-1.
Oh,
Well, what a fucking surprise.
That'll change tonight though because
71%,
Seoul and Seoul Dynasty and London Spitfire play each other tonight.
Oh,
So
really?
fucking go.
Yeah, and then what's it?
yo, are you into that?
It's
No, I just
either
want London to win. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it, but I want C9 to win.
Yeah, I'd rather
we're
have
gonna
like
stay in the lobby.
Outlaws win.
But well, Outlaws play Seoul this week, and so that's a good chance for an American, or not an American necessarily, but a Western team. Even though they're mostly Americans, it's a good chance for a Western team to beat Seoul. I think
Gotcha.
it's probably the best chance. I would say that the Outlaws are the best Western team right now.
Oh, so
At
that,
least-
they're not bad. What are the
I saw
standings?
something. I
Well,
saw
then-
something
So
about
the
Outlaws.
LA Valiant and the Outlaws are the 2 best Western teams right now.
And Dallas feel not
Really?
good.
No, they're having some serious internal problems. Like,
With Brad.
no, I mean, I'm wearing a Dallas Fuel shirt right now, and I'm very.
So, what do you mean by
I am dead serious.
What do you mean by internal problems? Just teammates hating each other? Is it like the NB COD team?
Communication and shit.
Kind,
That could
yeah, it's
happen.
like communications off.
NB's having all fucked up problems.
They're not. They don't really have like a solid like comp. Like I don't know. They're not gelling as teammates. Brad could probably
Gotcha.
tell you more about it. He knows more about it than I do. All I know is that I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
Sucks.
So what's going right with the Outlaws then? At that first initial tournament, I mean, it's like you said, it's too soon to call anything, but they didn't.
But what's going great is the Outlaws have found like a system that works really well for them, and they have a really good coach in Tyrong. Tyrong is probably, I would say, the best coach in the league, but once again, it's really early, so it's hard to say that.
How much do coaches really do for a team? Because you're talking about players who are professionals.
No,
They know a lot about what they do.
And Overwatch,
It's
coaches
a
are actually
lot.
helpful.
It's constructive criticism. What they're doing is they're finding out things where you're messing up and things you might not know.
I mean,
they
COD-
can see the whole.
habits,
If they can see the whole thing, and you can't.
habits
also-
that you don't pick up on. Like
It's
you know,
also
it's like
a
a
lot of
level head.
teams. A lot of teams have what's it called? Like set set like comps that they do, like team comps that they do, and like certain tendencies, and it's like learning on how to counter that and like coming up with different strategies depending on the current meta. So like there's actually a lot that goes into it, and I think that's what really helps, because besides that, all the players on Outlaws are competent. Like they're not terrible, and they all are pretty good. And so that plus the coach, and then Linkser is just a freaking retardedly good Widowmaker, which helps. But
Is Widow a good comp weapon or comp?
yeah, yes, very much so.
Or everyone's shit on Widow
You
for,
can
or
one-shot
people shit on
people.
people for using Widow.
well,
the
yeah,
beginning.
most people are not good.
No, when
Yeah,
you get,
yeah,
when you
that's
get to
true.
the skill level where you're actually good, Widow is a big difference maker. Like a lot of the time, they'll have to put like specific characters just to deal with like the Widow, right? So like,
Yeah.
there's this player Sabiobi who's arguably the best tracer in the world right now. He like when New York played Houston, Linkser was on the Widow and was really good, and Sabiobi was his one job was to harass the shit out of him on the first map to make sure that he couldn't get any early picks, like essentially taking him out of the game.
Wow. So wait,
Did
so
anyone just realized we got railed into the back of our spawn?
Yeah, I see that.
so like coaches in Call of Duty, like I see that. I'm like, you're talking about top players who have won COD champs. Do they really need to be coached?
I don't know
Yeah,
about
they-
how much coaching.
I think it helps.
I think
just, like,
coaching helps so
draft-wise,
much, dude.
Does it
I feel
really?
like it definitely
Like,
makes a difference.
personal player development, I feel like coaching helps a lot.
Because-
However, like in like a game like COD, it's more of just player development versus like strats. Whereas
It's more
in like
situational, like,
Overwatch,
situational
it's like-
awareness and like
what you should
telling
do
you what
in
you-
this
what you
situation,
should
what
have
you should
done.
do in that. Yeah.
yeah. Overwatch is probably like more, and MOBAs are like more strategy coaching,
Yeah, they definitely are.
Okay.
like how countering what they're doing, other teams doing, basically.
And this is just like an odd, like out there, but do they let the coaches actually stand on stage with the players?
Not
And-
on stage, no.
Okay. I was wondering about that too, because it's always different. You have like, I think
No,
League
they can
is...
meet. They can meet with them in between maps and stuff.
Yeah.
And like, of course, but like, no, they're not allowed to be. out
Okay.
there.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
I'm not sure if they're allowed to be on comms or not, though. They might be able to.
I know in some esports, what is it, CS, they have a headset, so they might be
Yeah.
in comms in there too.
It's possible. I'm just not sure.
But yeah, no. The big thing is with coaches is they notice habits and shit of the players, and they try to get like rid of them, things that to make them more unpredictable. At least that's a big thing for Melee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brad said that currently Envy is not working together well. Their old Envy roster and they had an old Envy roster and can't adapt to the new meta. They focus too much on picking people up that are fan favorites rather than being the best players.
That's very true.
So.
I mean, Brad, did you see effect on Doomfist today? Like he was actually like doing a lot of work, but I just don't think it was the pick. Like it was an interesting strat, but I don't know.
This is funny, dude.
Be fine
This is
around.
actually funny, dude. Let the dragon come. Dude, I can't be on Moira.
Dude, that was funny as shit. I was flying around that pole for like 20
You're
minutes.
just following me while I rest.
That was funny, dude.
Guys, I have 4 golds.
I have
Gold
one.
units,
healing.
objective kill, objective time, and hero damage.
Dude, that
Well done.
Doomfist is literally fisting me, bro. Straight up.
That's his job. He must
He's
fist.
pretty good at it.
I'll try. Actually, I want to try Doofist right now.
Brad said he saw a few highlights, but personally, Effect would be better on Tracer for dive.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Effect is a god tier tracer. Arguably, I'd say he's up there with like Sabiobi, Fleta, those guys. However, the problem is that I don't know, it wasn't working, so they tried him on Doomfist, and he was doing some work on Doomfist, but I just don't think it was the call.
So what's the meta then? What are the characters that are played in every match? Or
Oh, Widow.
It's really hard to
Mostly.
tell right now because the new patch came out, and they're still in the Mercy meta.
so they're trying to figure out what healers are the best.
Overwatch
then?
League won't go it won't switch to this meta until stage 2. So
Oh,
until
really?
February
They'll
21st.
just stick to what they've been
They're
doing.
still
probably.
they're still in the Mercy meta, so it's really hard to tell after.
Nice.
As for right now, Mercy is a must pick pretty much. Zenyatta is typically the other healer. Depending on the comp, it's Orisa will be your main shield tank. Winston and Diva are typically the tank combo played if you're not doing a main shield, if you're doing dive. DPS varies a lot, and Bastion is usually picked every time on the map Junkertown. Just because
Junkertown.
it's
I've
just
not heard
easy
of
to
that
set
map.
up on the payload and then just use a Bastion to just slay out.
So do they add map? How often do they add maps into the competitive scene? So whenever they come out with a map, do they just
They
implement it,
test
or
them out
do they
first.
test
They
them?
have to. Right?
Yeah, but like I don't know if they're gonna add like Blizzard Town or Blizzard World, or if they're going.
Oh yeah, dude, we should play
that
that.
just came out, but that's not on. That's not in the.
I love the Overwatch maps, dude. They do such a good job.
They do, honestly. I mean,
You can't find that quality anywhere else, dude. Straight up.
I mean, I can.
Pretty crazy.
I don't know, but how do you still see a competitive scene like CS:GO is still alive? I mean, Counter-Strike Global Offensive has been out since 2012. So.
Just because of name
What's the-
recognition, really.
But
is
COD has
why-
name recognition, and they don't get like shit.
Yeah,
They're on
name
it.
recognition as a casual shooter.
I
like,
guess.
it's not- it's
I mean,
not really
you're
known
going back
for
to like
esports,
console
but-
esports not even being relevant
Console
anymore.
esports lol, yeah.
Being obsolete to PC, but
Pretty much, dude.
I mean,
like,
it's like I
kinda
don't
what it
know.
comes down to at that point.
You talk about a game like Overwatch when it
Plus, it's
first came out.
$60 every year. It's also a factor.
Right.
Yeah.
Pay 60
Whereas
bucks.
like Overwatch is like literally 30, not on sale.
Free DLC. Like,
I mean, a lot of these games that have pro scenes are moving more towards like, oh, okay, it's free to play, and then they have a bunch
yeah,
of
free to play. Here's some skins. Everyone loves skins.
Yeah, no.
Market esports skins, and then teams get the benefit. Everyone gets money.
Yeah,
and
it's
everyone's
like
happy.
it's not that hard, but
Yeah.
like apparently it is for COD because
Oh my God,
COD
this is
doesn't care about
literally
esports.
terrible.
It's like they care. They do care about esports. They listen to the
enough.
players. They I don't know. It's just weird.
They don't care the amount they should. I don't think so. I really don't think they care about esports.
They care about the current people they have in esports. They don't care about like how they could grow the scene at all. I feel like.
It's negative. Yeah, like they wanted to see it grow, but it's not their priority, honestly.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is it's not
No,
their
the
priority
thing
is
is,
making money and
they don't want it to
continuing
become a grassroots thing. Like they don't want it to be MLG hosted. Like they want to have their
They
name
definitely want it to be
associated
MLG
to it.
hosted.
Yeah, no, but they want to have their name associated with it.
Well, they always do. Every tournament has PS4 underneath it and
Well,
sponsored
yeah.
by PS4. So I
But
mean, it's
other
like,
than that, they don't want to. They don't really want to touch it any more than they need to.
oh my ult just got sucked off by Diva.
Another fucking Zenyatta. Let's go.
I don't know. It's just when you talk about esports, it's like, well, what do you recognize as like the major games in esports? You talk about this game, you talk about Counter-Strike, anything on PC, and it's just like, does
StarCraft.
console not care? Will console ever put out a huge game, or is it just gonna stay?
Well, if
PC
console has a
based?
huge game, and they don't. Most likely, they're not going to make it exclusively for console. It's going to be better on PC. Like, that's how it
That's
is.
true, but like COD would never be played on PC just because
That's the
it's.
only thing that isn't. It's not as good on PC.
I guess they
I can't
can,
even name another game. I guess
I
like
don't know.
that's
You
not.
gotta build it for consoles. The thing you gotta
It's
Gears
not
is built for
eSport.
console. It's not on, games like
Well,
Halo,
Halo.
know where the
fighting
money
games,
is,
while
though.
fighting games are not as popular as like most of the big games right now for like
Yeah,
League
even
and
like you
CS,
talk
Fighting
about
games are-
Smash.
but they're but also like
There's
Street
something out there
Fighter
for
and stuff
sure.
like that.
It's a small community. I mean, it's still a community, but it's just.
Well, they still get like 300k. Like Street Fighter 5 gets like 300k.
Yeah,
on
it's,
eBay.
that was an E-League, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, they put that on E-League. It was so popular. It is so popular.
Evo gets consistently 100k views for most of the games that it's about. But
Yeah.
that's like once a year though.
What is the Call of Duty
So Winston does not
viewership?
care.
for like COD champs? What do they get for viewers?
COD champs, like
Yeah.
100, 200k.
That's sad compared to like what
200k at max.
That's
That'd be
funny
good.
because that's what like Overwatch League gets on a typical night.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
And that
Overwatch, like,
CS match had
five-
over 1 million people watching.
Yeah, over
so.
1 million views. Yeah. That was insane.
Yeah, no, that was CS. That was fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, dude. Well, Cloud9 NA
Holy
finally
shit.
showed up.
COD is built
like, oh,
entirely
shit.
for
And
console.
plus, it was insane.
I
Final.
was so
Yeah.
hyped to see that live, dude.
I didn't. I was on the way back. I was like, fuck.
I
Well,
saw,
should
I
we
saw
run
him
that
tweet
after
about
that?
it. I saw him tweet about it. So I turned it on. It was the beginning of map 1.
Oh, that map 3 was so insane, dude.
That map 3 kept going on, dude.
I know, it kept
kept
going on
going on
forever.
like
Brad, the
Jesus
thing with
Christ.
console is that, or COD and console, they literally build it for that. So when you talk about the ports being horrible for PC, it's almost like they're
They don't
not.
want it to be good.
They don't try. I feel like
they don't even
they
want
don't
it to be good
care
on PC.
because how many people play on PC based off their, console base? Do they really care about PC as much? No. I mean, that's the thing. Is it's sad to see a game or a company not really care about what they could be, and just kind of stay what they are for the casual
Definitely has
players.
potential for an esports.
It has a lot of potential, and it's sad that they don't take a hold of that potential. They
Oh
don't-
fucking hell! Sorry.
Lucio bounced me up.
so.
A lot of potential, but I mean, like the tournaments look great. They just don't get viewers. Honestly, like they don't market it enough.
Well, okay, if they did it where you could get some kind of
See you,
skin
Brad.
by watching
Yeah,
that type of shit, if they do, I mean, it's so many things that they could do for just even a little bit of viewers.
I mean,
Yeah,
they've
like,
found
yeah.
out that the skins make a ton
They
of money
did
for
they
team
them.
have
skins,
they have
that
the
type of
theater
shit.
mode. Just make it. Let them. I think this is Ake's idea. Just let them get supply drops for minutes watched. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
try
They
something
probably-
at least. I mean,
They
they,
could esports skins.
Shit, I'm
certain
dead.
teams, they
Yeah,
could
it
do.
got me.
Oh shit!
They could
I
put them
tried
on
running away.
commercials. Like, there's so many things.
yeah, they could, and they don't.
they just put it on the homepage. This tournament is coming these times. The league is coming at these times.
I mean, CS:GO
Watch.
has that all the time. Like
Watch
Kresse
in the
said.
theater mode. Like every time you log on, like straight up, just
hmm
tournament's on right now. Watch it. Like
Just build the scene instead of
They
just
don't
like
do it.
making it optional, you know? Because half the people, I mean,
yeah.
I feel like the majority of the people
some
probably
people
are
aren't even
still
aware of
you know,
what's
casual,
going on.
but
Like,
yeah, I feel like
oh,
some people are
what's
just
a-
clueless
what's
and
a
they play
tournament?
COD
They have tournaments for this. Like
whenever, and that's fine. But
oh, nice ult. Damn.
I always do.
I did not need to do
I
that.
launched her off the map. Get fucked.
funny.
Someone just got annihilated.
That's not good. I got purple
My
grenade.
bad.
That was no, it's fine. You weren't able to kill me anyway. I just made a big
Oh, that's a
mistake.
Doomfist fist. Oh.
Oh man,
Doomfist killed himself.
Doomfist is really good, not gonna lie. That guy.
I have ult again, so I'll get a triple, get our thing back.
Is StarCraft still an esport?
Yes.
Dude, StarCraft's amazing.
Is it big?
It gets, yeah, actually, it has its own league. It has a decent amount of views. I don't know the exact numbers, but
is that considered a MOBA?
no.
So then
One
what
of
is
the
it?
things,
It's
one of the
like-
things that
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
an RTS.
real-time strategy.
What is that? Right times. I would say strategy. Yeah.
The real question is, you think they're ever gonna make a competitive battle royale game?
Yeah,
Yes.
PUBG is competitive right now.
And it's
Yeah,
a
but
horrible
it's
competitive
PUBG
game though.
literally has tournaments. Yeah, but that's about as good as it's gonna get. There's
Yeah,
the
I feel like
problem
I
with
feel like you could definitely. Well,
No,
that's the thing. You're kind of
there's
right
so
though.
many RNG elements to a battle royale game that
Yeah.
it's in my opinion, I don't know if it's
not
worth making
competitive.
it.
There will never be a dominant
The
team.
question is, can you make a battle royale competitive then? Is it
don't
even
know.
possible?
Well, not any more than it is right now.
I think it defeats the concept.
It really does.
Alright,
Well,
it's just
it's not that it
Like,
defeats
everyone
the
can play it.
there's no way to make it. There, you know, like you said, there's too much RNG to it, and it's hard. But I feel like they're really forcing it right now, and I don't know how much
they
longer
are
it can
because
last.
of the wave.
Yeah, I mean
Or
they
is it
had to
just
do
the
something
wave of
out of it.
popularity?
It's because PUBG got so popular, and then Fortnite came out, and so now everyone's super hyped on the battle royale train. And that's gonna die
they-
off soon. It's
Do
just
they have
a fad.
Fortnite teams? Fortnite
No.
teams?
No.
No,
Okay.
thank God they shouldn't. That should
There's
never
no-
be an esport. That should never be an esport.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys
Most
see that play
casual
though?
things.
Ooh. Fuck it. Wait, what?
Fortnite
All right,
being
I gotta
No.
go further, guys. I'll catch you later.
All right, see you, dude.
See that it did.
I want to kick you all. Kick.
That's fine.
Don't do that.
Fortnite becomes an esport. I don't know, dude.
It should not. I mean, they should do the thing where they have like popular like people join in.
Oh, yeah,
They're
that's
all-
what
Are
do
you
like
wearing a
one.
tie?
Shh. No. I'm wearing a tie and glasses. I have to be formal,
That's
okay?
y'all.
No way, I don't see this.
God, dude.
Let me send it to your mom.
It's a formal stream.
Screenshot send it to Zelensky's mom.
That'd be funny, dude.
Tune in.
Tune in.
Just-
Tune in at TV.
The good thing about Fortnite though is it's a game that everyone can. It's like it's a Call of Duty based type thing where you could just get online, you'll have your friends on, and you can just play for hours and then get off and feel like you had a great time. Because Call of Duty today, no one gets in six mans, no one gets together and just plays Call of Duty anymore. I mean, it's very
No.
rare. So the good thing is it's bringing sort of that vibe out of it, but
It's
will
like
it last?
based on
Will Battle Royale
video game
last? I don't
content.
know.
Battle
I'm
Royale
just-
lasts for a while, yeah.
It'll have its phase, yeah, but if
Actually,
it can't,
oh, dude, I might want to play Fortnite,
Did
dude.
you see that kill?
No.
Oh,
got
it was
it right
like
after.
good.
Me and
It was bad.
Chris were doing really well earlier. Fortnite.
I'll play duos if you want, Miggs. Or John if you want squads.
I'll play one more game Overwatch.
Zelensky, you should
John and I
join in.
played some Fortnite yesterday.
I
We
should
played
what?
6 games and 3 of
You
them
should
were
join
like,
in.
top.
On the
I'm
fort.
gonna stick on
Yeah.
Overwatch here.
Fine, I'll stick with you.
No, do what you want. I'm fine playing alone. I'm just gonna do my
I'll keep
Hanzo.
it 2-2. I'll keep it 2-2.
Is this the? This is the map that I don't think I played that we were just talking about.
Junkertown, yeah.
You guys know Hearthstone's like competitive? Like Blizzard does so well with making their games competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I
mean,
mean,
know what they're
I've
doing.
seen,
Is the thing? Do they make the games for competitive, or
They
does
made this
competitive
one for
just come?
competitive.
Yeah, so
Obviously, you
this
can
is
tell.
their chance to make a this
they have them.
competitive game.
Well,
Yeah.
they balance it around competitive, but they gear it towards everyone. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
just
they have
have
a
a really
perfect
big
balance,
balance.
yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Hey,
It
level 1.
satisfies pretty much fucking everyone, dude.
You can play this game casually, you can
So,
play competitively.
you say-
What StarCraft is? They even have World of Warcraft competitive. They have Hearthstone.
All right. About World of Warcraft competitive.
Whoa.
So,
Bad or something?
Wait, is there a
No.
competitive scene?
no.
Yeah.
Yes, there
Yeah,
is.
there is.
My dad was in it.
Are you serious? For
I
real?
am 100% serious. He was like
Was?
some of the first streamed World of Warcraft tournament he competed in. He was good.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they like.
Sick.
How do you do that? Is it an individual or is it a team? Or?
There's teams you can either do 2v2s, 3v3s, or 5v5s.
I had no idea how that worked.
Okay.
Game.
Yeah,
It's essentially just like it's literally like a deathmatch. Like
Oh, okay.
uh,
So,
it's becoming a lot more popular because Blizzard is focusing really hard on esports all around now.
yeah, I was gonna say,
Oh,
their
they
esports
have
initiative
community
is
managers
huge.
for like all esports. It's so
my
nice.
dad was in it around 2007, 2008.
oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Crazy.
but after that, like, it got off. He didn't have the time to keep going, and the World of Warcraft like competitive market slowed down as they kept on coming out with more expansions because some of the expansions sucked
Was-
dick.
Was it really like that huge when it came out? Like,
It was really big.
really?
World of
How did
Warcraft
they?
at one point had like 24 million players like subscribed to it.
Oh,
just a
man.
couple weeks ago or something.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
It had just a stupid amount of people playing the game.
With how like
So,
expensive it is.
Miggs, look at my stream real quick.
How did they stream that game?
What?
How?
Or
It's
did they?
on PC.
What?
It was on like the
Thanks,
old.
look.
I can't remember what it's called.
'Cause it's
No,
2007, and that's early for competitive of anything esports in
games.
It was
general.
on these like weird forum sites. Like
Huh.
it wasn't like on something like Twitch or YouTube.
They like pull a bunch of viewers too with it, or
I won't
Is it-
say a bunch, but
that's so
anything
cool. That's
anything
cool.
really that early was like
it was
Yeah.
all really like under the table kind of stuff because
Yeah.
like there wasn't something like Twitch or YouTube.
Is there any like prize money for the tournaments or like standings or anything
Yeah, there were like
that?
prize money and like people like knew of players just because like they would just watch them.
yeah.
over
Oh,
and
yeah.
over. But there weren't like standings or like ranks or anything like that.
Huh. It's actually awesome because I feel like early esports are pretty interesting when you think about it.
They really
Yeah.
are.
Halo was a giant esport early.
Oh my god, yeah.
Dude,
That was the biggest esport
That
early.
could have been so big. Halo
And now
3,
they're playing
Halo 3.
intense.
Oh, Halo 3 is like a god game, dude. God tier.
Halo 2 was the most god tier like Halo game. Like that had
Halo,
such a
wasn't
fate.
Halo
No.
3 pretty good too?
Yeah, Halo they no, but most of like the old people like say Halo 2 is like their favorite time ever.
I only
was playing
started
it.
Yeah.
playing Halo big and Halo 3, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's where like a big,
Yeah, I don't know
big
either.
boost to the fan base came, but like most of the oldies think 2 was the
Now,
best.
like
at the time.
Maniac talks about Halo 2 being like the best Halo
Yeah.
and stuff and the best
I feel
time.
like it's like the best game, dude. Like straight up.
I mean, I played it when it was out, and I was not a fan of it whatsoever.
Yeah,
but
like yeah.
I don't know. I mean, and then Call of Duty came, and I'm like, yo, this is insane. But
Damn, Miguel, you just got
they're
shredded.
pretty similar
It
games,
happens.
somewhat.
Am I about to see this?
I almost peeked.
Oh my god, Miguel, you did get shredded.
I almost repeaked something I should not repeat.
Okay. I forgot Nate was in this game. No, he's not. Are you spectating?
Well, I was actually watching Zelensky, but I should
I
probably
was gonna say.
because it'll probably be faster. I was watching Zelensky.
More right to the point.
stream.
How's my shot?
I'm
Not
gonna
very good.
comment on that.
Great.
I'm working on it. I need to.
Huh.
I don't know. Hanzo's honestly just so much fun. You don't.
Honestly,
I
it's
mean,
a lot of fun, but if
I'm
you,
not that good
you're
at him, but
literally
it's
considered
just
toxic if you play Hanzo
Yeah.
and comps. I'm dead
Really?
sorry.
that's funny.
Hanzo main, insta Hanzo.
When people insult, oh my
Oh,
god!
my god!
gosh,
Oh
dude.
my god! Dude, are you
Damn.
serious? How did they not get away from that? I got behind the Risa shield, that was
Dude,
it.
did you get an achievement for that? You should
Yeah,
have.
I did.
Yeah, you got like the Diva Bomb achievement.
What the hell, dude?
The hell, we're like.
I was
Oh my
expecting
god,
to
it's
be
spawn,
like
bro.
1, dude.
Dude, I can't believe that.
I'm
Oh,
sick.
Zelensky just got, and he's dead.
Dicked.
Bro, I'm lost in the spawn, bro.
John, that's the right way. Run that way. No, not that way.
Oh shit, what are you doing over
Yeah.
here, buddy?
You can't do the same as me.
No.
Do you think Blizzard's gonna come out with another game soon though? Because
No.
Overwatch is blowing
No.
up. When was the last time
So why
before
would they?
Overwatch? Yeah, there's no
Thing
point,
is-
but
the thing is
Ah.
that between
I
there's
think they might do Warcraft 4 next. I think that might be the next game.
possibly
Fucking shoot at him, you
Overwatch
fucking
was
moron.
like their big project that they were hiding for a long time that people thought was going to be the next World of Warcraft because they hid it under like a code name like Project Titan for a long time, and everyone thought that was World of Warcraft 2, and it turned out to be
Shit.
this. And so they then came out and said that World of Warcraft was being they're keeping support for World of Warcraft and coming out with expansions for like another 10 years.
oh wow.
Jeez.
When the Overwatch announcement came out. So I doubt that they're gonna make it a new game anytime soon. But if they do, it's probably gonna be a Warcraft or StarCraft.
Okay,
I-
when was
no,
the
I
last
think-
game that came out before Overwatch then? How many years before Overwatch was the last
Hearthstone?
Blizzard?
Oh no, here's the storm.
Or
Oh, yeah.
years. Yeah, but
Warriors?
they
Okay.
have a competitive card
It's not
game.
as big.
They have like
projects.
the only like esport card game though.
Oh,
Why don't they
Hearthstone, yeah.
just reskin Gwent?
I mean, other
Fun
than
ass game.
what's it called? Magic the Gathering. It's the biggest card game.
Right.
Card game.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's a lot simpler than Magic.
Yeah.
Between that, what's it? Heroes, which is
Deep
like,
for one
I mean, they're in the MOBA range, but Heroes.
They're what? Do they have Heroes of the Dorm? Like that's their big thing.
Heroes of the
Yeah.
Dorm.
Heroes of the Dorm. That's so good.
Who's your hero?
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god!
Holy
Are
shit.
they stupid?
Like, half
Why is it a
star.
bunny? Why?
Because dude,
Why
I just
not, bro? What do you
hopped
mean?
on them and
Oh,
destroyed
okay.
them.
No,
It's just
I don't know. Oh, you're dead.
Nope, they're dead. Never mind, I'm dead.
No.
Never mind, yeah, here they're dead.
Heroes of the Dorm.
Yeah.
Why can't that be
That's a game.
No,
it's
it's Heroes of the Storm, but it's like colleges.
But it's like the
It's
college.
against colleges, yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, yeah, it's
Oh,
literally
okay.
the thing.
I see what you mean now. It's like a league almost for that
Yeah, it's a
game.
league with college.
I'm not happy in my sights, sir.
I'm gold
Oh.
damage just because my ults. What the fuck?
Don't they have like the college?
Yeah, it is Jack ETN, the owner of C9. Confirmed.
What?
Who is?
Nothing. There's a guy in their game named ETN, and that's the last name of the guy that owns C9.
Oh really?
Tien.
Playing against us at our lower ranks.
He's got fucked by me twice, dude.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that it's not him. Oh, Miguel.
Well,
Now we
this
get
is
to
gonna be the
watch-
quad. This
watch
is
just
this
what he
squad
did.
or the
That better be
triple?
the quad, bro.
This
It
is
has
the
to
quad.
be.
This is the quad. Oh,
It's
5.
When you got one before.
That's what I did. That was the whole plan.
Boom. Five player kill streak right off the.
Stupid. 4 goals? Oh,
Four
God.
golds,
Miguel.
yeah.
Oh.
Voted for me.
Gold down my chain.
Yourself.
No, I didn't. I voted for Miguel.
Everyone
Awesome.
voted for me, dude. Ah, Jack of
Would
Blades.
you look at
Nico.
that? Who's the host of this?
Don't believe
Ah.
that you watch.
One of you guys.
It would be me. Okay.
Say it wouldn't be you. Oh, did you see Nintendo's making a Mario Kart mobile game?
Oh,
I saw Sean's tweet about
I'm excited.
having an online for the Switch.
No, that's Switch. That's different.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Bro,
said
they're making a
Nintendo Switch.
iOS game, Mario Kart.
Oh, iOS.
Yeah.
Are they gonna
for
charge
Oh
for
my
it?
God.
Hmm.
They better
that'd be
charge
so
for
hype.
it because that shit's gonna be
Oh, they have
downloaded
to
like
charge
crazy.
for it, yeah.
Oh, see, well, didn't they that one fucking Mario shit
Yep.
that
They had the
charged,
Super
like,
Brothers.
So
What
the
was
run, it was just a normal ass.
Super Mario Run?
No, it was free, but you had to pay for like. You had to pay
You paid
one.
for, like,
It was
the
like
next
$20.
Bad.
I think it was $20 for like everything, but it wasn't even
It's
a
pretty
fun
disappointing.
game. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Hopefully they don't. How can you screw up Mario Kart, dude?
Is
Like,
it, so there's gonna be an online like mode for the Switch then, or is there
There is.
already?
There's
Yeah,
already, but
yeah.
they're gonna make it pay.
Oh,
It's gonna
okay.
be paid.
Why are the
service.
servers like horrible now? And they're
Johnny, you playing or?
Nintendo's
Something
never
Overwatch.
been known for their good servers, so I'm assuming it's got something.
they're gonna start charging, but for better
what
quality.
about that? Are they still pushing that ARMS game?
Arms,
No, they had Evo Japan. They had it as one of the featured games.
Arms
Oh.
is actually like big.
No
Are
way.
you serious?
ARMS.
Where?
It's supposed to be really fun, apparently.
Yeah, people have fun, and there's a good amount of tech to it to keep it a fun fighting
Yeah,
game.
there's like
But,
it's just crazy, dude. I don't know.
What? ARMS?
They're talking about having an actual Evo instead of just Evo Japan, of adding it to it, but I don't think it will.
So it's big in Japan then, because obviously
well,
it's
it's
not
Evo
really
Japan.
big here, is
Everyone
it?
travels really to it, though.
Well, Nintendo's
big-
big in Japan, period, so.
okay. Yeah. I wonder why.
That
Yeah.
There was a meme from that like Exo Trayvon Vert I follow on Snapchat.
Yeah.
That's
Uh-oh.
Spit it out.
I can't because it's got a Rachel score. I just remembered that.
Okay.
All right.
It was Edward if we buy Nintendo Switchy a tweet from Nintendo. Brad and I laughed at it for like 20 minutes today. Oh my god.
You talked to Brad? No.
Yes, I talked to Brad.
Shit, dude, he's not to us.
Brad does. He's been in Discord a few times.
Yeah, Brad and I play this game a lot.
Bro,
Yeah.
Overwatch is really fun, dude. Shit.
Every time Brad sends me a Snapchat of him like his placement or something, I just tell him to go pro. He's like, nah, dude, I can't. No
He literally
time.
could. I don't know why.
How does one go pro?
You carry
Oh, Widowmaker,
yourself,
he's just Widowmaker.
you get the top 500.
You get picked
and
up by a
noticed
team. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Brad literally carried himself from platinum
Platinum.
to diamond to masters solo queuing, which is like unheard of.
How close is he to? actually
he's in
getting the pro
masters
level?
right now. So he has 2 more rank ups. Once he gets to grandmasters, he'll have a good shot at getting to top 500. I think
my
he's
gosh.
good enough. He always tells me that he's not good enough, but I've seen the way that he plays, and
Humble Brad.
I've seen the way that he plays. Not to mention the fact that he solo carried himself the freaking Masters division.
That's insane.
He's phenomenal. I think he could go pro, but
why wouldn't you?
At that point, it's like well, you don't have the like you have to keep playing until you.
You
get
have to
noticed.
keep playing
That's
until you
it.
get noticed, and that's the shitty part.
And then you're not gonna get picked up to a main roster.
He just
right off
picked
the
up
bat.
video games again, didn't he? Though he wasn't.
No,
playing
he doesn't.
anything
No,
for a
he
while.
doesn't really play a lot at all.
Yeah. So.
He play like we'll play like once or twice a week, but that's about it. Like he doesn't play like consistently.
Yeah.
So are you playing at his level?
No,
Or
he's
is he
got a
the
Smurf.
Okay, I was gonna
He's
say.
got a Smurf that's my regular rank, and he's got another Smurf that's below that.
That sounds like Brad.
Yeah.
3 Smurfs. Or 3 accounts.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to rank up right now.
So where are you at then?
I'm plat.
Are you solo queuing or you got people?
Solo or duoing with Brad, but that's it.
Yeah, what does Brad do? Does he actually get teams or he solo queues all
No,
those games?
he solo queued his main up to
Wow.
Masters, which is
That's
stupid
crazy.
Yeah,
hard.
that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Good fuck, McCree, bitch.
Damn, Miguel, you're one shot.
Yeah, I'm fighting out their whole team.
Alright, well we hit the hour mark, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it there for the stream.
Same.
For everyone watching on YouTube later on, we'll probably be doing more of these. It just depends when we're gonna be doing them. Because our schedule is just non-existent, so the next time we do, you'll probably see it on Twitter if you follow us there. And yeah, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.